In this video, I will demonstrate a larger one-row eyelet buttonhole. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get a notice each time I go live or post a new video. A one-row eyelet buttonhole, I've demonstrated that in a video linked above. There's a larger version which can make this buttonhole a little bit larger, as it says. Remember, an eyelet buttonhole is a small buttonhole and it is not very sturdy because there's no reinforcement. So keep that in mind. It also looks better in some fabrics than others. Here are our one-row eyelet buttonholes that I demonstrated in the other video. So to make a larger version, we use a double yarn over. And so the double yarn over requires us to work 2 decreases. This buttonhole spans 4 stitches, therefore. We work a knit 2 together, and then a double yarn over, which is just wrapping the yarn twice, and then SSK. And I'll show you what we do on the return row. So that's it in Stockinette. So even though this is called a one-row buttonhole, it really does span 2 rows. The buttonhole is in 1 row, but we need to know what to do with the double yarn over on this second row. And then purl, and then knit. It's not much to look at right now. I will get a couple of rows in my pattern past the buttonholes. This works very well in Stockinette. Here I have 2 of the options for this larger eyelet buttonhole, working as written in the reference as a knit 2 together double yarn over SSK, and then reversing those decreases by working a SSK followed by double yarn over and then a knit 2 together. In Stockinette, they both look fairly nice. The eyelet buttonhole as written probably looks nicest, but reversing the decreases looks nice too. The eyelet is a little bit smaller, perhaps, but it still looks okay. This eyelet buttonhole does not look good in 1x1 rib, no matter which method we use or where we place it. And this is because the 4 stitches we need to make this buttonhole are not symmetrical in 1x1 rib. We have a knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. There's a purl on one end and a knit on the other. So no matter where we place it or which decreases we use, it does not work well. The pattern is interrupted. So this eyelet buttonhole does not work well in 1x1 rib. As written, the buttonhole looks best when placed in between 2 purl stitches. So the double yarn over is placed in between the 2 purl stitches. However, the pattern is still interrupted here. When reversing the decreases, however, that looks the nicest. Then still placing it, the double yarn over in between the 2 purl stitches, but working an SSK followed by the double yarn over and then a knit 2 together, so that those decreases fall in the knit columns on either side of your purl columns. That looks the nicest in 2x2 rib. Compare that to the single eyelet. I'll link the video to that above. Here, the larger eyelet is nicely centered right in the middle of that purl 2 column. and is larger and more open. So that was the larger one-row eyelet buttonhole. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.